Finding at 4:59 p.m. verbal assault really fucked up my shoulder. Permanent damage as always. They thought it was a joke. It's permanent damage. They know it's inflicted. Group peak of assisting with the curses, acting innocent, provocative. Alright, filmed the wrong person. It's embarrassing how people think like this. Embarrassing. Obviously, you're fucking insane. You're insane. Doing that type of shit to a person. Pervert. The only way you could do that to a person is if you looked at them below the belt without them knowing. Pervert. I didn't send you no pictures. He gonna keep going at it until we start swinging or some video footage gets hit on the social media. My phone ain't leaving my hands. That's what it come down to in Michigan. They almost got it. He been a little pervert. Same one as fucking vagina. Talking that hot shit from a distance. Walk past him, I don't expect me to look at him or some shit. But I couldn't physically do it because of this fucking bullshit he keeps saying to me. Then you're gonna come swing on me when I'm in a wheelchair. That'd be called crew. And she's trying to make me lose my vape pen. Thanks for the medical support. I was able to get one $5 card. Someone bought it for me outside the dispensary before I left. When I got family I never met with farmland, where weed's not illegal. Anyway, that makes sense if I had a cargo ship. For whatever reason, they have their CBD, LSD, Tippy Gang leader Comanche in the 313216. Best weed you ever smoked, that bitch. No, they're gonna literally kill me, or I'm gonna take them out. So that's what it comes down to. It's a final statement in Michigan about the Comanche. I don't know why any Comanches near me in Ohio and Michigan, if they're not local and working there for whatever reason. They're facilitating the false diagnosis through flooding, through classical conditioning, dog training of verbal sexual assault 24/7. Through the United States patent list application. a satanic weaponry. He'll talk until I dream what he says. Then I'll talk like a girl and have to do what he said. Pervert. The verbal assault made me try to drop my vape pen and lose my earplug. I think they succeeded in making me lose my earplug this time. And I'm sure they're overjoyed with the sexual stimulation. I still got it. Now Adam Walken saying I'm being embarrassed in public. I don't get embarrassed. Like I'm supposed to be cute to be embarrassed when people are trying to shame me publicly because they're that fucking pathetic. They just can't get over what you did and keep talking about it. Because they make money doing it. That's sad, bro. Verbal sexual assault, bisexual at 5:16 p.m. They won't stop, bro. They won't stop until I start talking like a girl or something. I'm just trying to think about a girl, you know. This grown ass man won't stop talking. about all that gay stuff that he liked. You brought it up, bro. That gay stuff that he liked. I don't know why the kids had to hear it. Let's just put it to you this way, bro. He could only get that close to you to kill you. That's weak. Listen to them, man. It's just pathetic, bro. They get sport off of it, entertainment, thinking you a joke. It's still a laugh. Gotta hear with your superiority. Oppressor. Flex that symbol on my people again, bro. Do it. Publicly. Flex that symbol on my people again, bro. If you about it, that's your life. Follow your leader, bro. Adam often shouting him his diagnosis like a gay girl, because that's what they are. Because however they got their jobs, I think with my crown chakra, not my root. So however they got their jobs, not whoever their daddy was or is sending the kid. I don't know how you used to talk. I am from the block. I safely walk past blocks in Cleveland without no harm. I could sleep anywhere in certain areas and know I would hear gunshots. You gonna flex on you gonna flex out what's the bro, you were taught that because your daddy was FBI. He taught you all them tricks from birth. He shouted something about a fusion center data file. Expect me to say something, so let's say something. Yeah, those FBI, daddy FBI who taught their sons not to look on Google because of the fusion center data file. And then you were watching all the sons and daughters that weren't taught that. Whoever moved in your neighborhood growing up and all that. Whoever your enemies of your mother and father were when you were born, if you weren't microchipped at birth. Yeah, some reverse action with the electromagnetic sphere went through my throat, and I saw vertigo in my left brain at that moment. And he said, "What? Pervert?" He made me schizo, but what he ain't gonna make me do is drop on the fucking pavement if he came at me. That's how fucking weak he is as a man. However old he is, I don't give a fuck. what culture he come from, obviously how he talking about me. He's that pathetic as a man. That he can't resolve any issues he has with the person as soon as he meets him like a man, if he had a problem with him. Because the dude he talking about had his direct cell phone number on his social media with his full birth name. If you had a problem with that person. Listen to his response. The weak fuck. Better light me up in this building, bro. Because I'm leaving Michigan at 8 p.m. He shouted the racist, the anti-Semitic, genocidal term. So we see who he sides with. Good luck. It's not if I die. It's how you will. Just remember that, bro. I answer for my own sins with God. I don't care if your kids knew about it. I didn't tell them. I told your kids Santa Claus is fake. If I saw your kids around me, you talking like that. Whew. My right toe never needed to do that in my life. And she thought it was attractive when I went that, ooh. Now I can't register my critical thinking skills. Or use my right arm function in war. Oh no. She's probably gonna call me Natasha. He said they're on Termesh again publicly at 5:24 p.m. I will take a video of the couple before they get on their Greyhound to wherever they're going. You're going straight on YouTube, bro. That's what you wanted, right? So I ain't want to shut the fuck up about me. Your racism. Laughing like a fucking Satanist. Don't matter the color your skin, you all, everyone bleed the same, OG. He said they're on Termesh again, publicly at 5:25 p.m. Time just changed, and lobotomy in my left ear from the assault verbal of the unnamed individual tied to the sting operation entrapment group of Shaquille Azir. Entrapment group bust me. How the fuck you gonna bust me? You all fucking illegal. Your job is void. You're gonna get fired. You might get charged with treason in the U.S. and in different countries. Get ready to get extradited federal to another country and get charged with treason and face the death penalty. I never needed to know your name. All you needed to do was be a grown man. You chose to do what? Bow down to Hitler? Pervert? What a shame to your ancestors. That was your choice. Peace stones are disc down. Adam Orphan's statement. Synthetic telepathy, anomalous health density. 5:26 p.m. Bisexual sideswipe comment, verbal assault, 5:27 p.m. Adam Orphan's statement, 3-4 statements at once, because it was a direct democracy political statement would affect those 4 groups they mentioned. I'm just trying to resolve the smoke, bro. I don't know what y'all be doing. They keep trying to frame him. They keep trying to accuse him. They keep trying to label him. They keep trying to judge him. They keep trying to do that to him. They're trying to make him. They keep trying to turn him. They keep trying to trick him. They keep trying to hold him. And the thing about it, bro, he's scrapped. The thing about that, he never hold. The thing about that, he's straight. The thing about that, challenge the staff of Moses, escape the executioner. Go, demon. You're witnessing it right now. It don't matter what I look like. You'll never be me. Jealous ass fuck. Excuse me, around the children, the women, and then the staff. There's some politics that are going on between Ohio and Michigan, and it's related to an international lawsuit, if you're unaware. I'm documenting as I go to Nevada. When I get to Nevada, I will get the legal clearance, documentation that everyone that y'all be hearing about will shut the fuck up, finally. You heard what you said at 5:29 p.m., sabotaging the trip to Reno. They've been sabotaging since I got the ticket. The states gave me clearance. The country gives me clearance. I got direct branch clearance. So y'all just keep looking stupid, playing game with people's lives. It's not people who take lives. It's about people who play games with people's lives while they do it. No, it don't work like that. There's justice before forgiveness, and there's mutual respect through cooperation. That's what we're doing right now. You are aware you're being affected by the microwave hearing of the pop machines. And you do not have electrical tape on your cameras to begin your journey. Or continue, I should say, because you've grown. I'm not going to act like I'm grown and you a child. Because we equals in the eyes of Yahweh. An aversion in the electromagnetic sphere, electromagnetic field in my throat and my left foot from the microwave hearing of the pop machine. I remember last time I laid in this room in 2022 or 2019, they had the machines, the video game machine. They had, why did they take out Pac-Man out of the Detroit Greyhound? Or Galaga and Pac-Man. That's sad, man. You know how expensive those machines are? Seriously, those are like mint condition Galaga and Pac-Man machines. Those run, I'm gonna look it up right now, bro. Cause I got Wi-Fi in the Detroit Greyhound. I was impressed when I walked to Michigan in 2019. What's it called? Ended up in Mexican town, Detroit. What's it called? When I arrived at the Detroit Greyhound, the Lego machine. I gotta use this voice command. I never did that. Price of original Galaga machine. The original fully restored 1981 Galaga arcade machine typically sells between $3,000 and $37,000 plus from professional restorers. This is an authentic original mint. So that up there probably like 5G plus, 5 to 10G. Used, unrestored, or not working. I've seen in a bando off of Cedar on East Cleveland, past Ashland, by the bando. The next building, in the basement, there are two arcade machines. I forget one, it had like a bee on it, Hornet. My right foot from the microwave here. Now let's see Pac-Man though, because Pac-Man, you didn't hear me on that. First original Pac-Man, that was Miss Pac-Man or Pac-Man? That was Miss. Let me see this real quick. Then they had that other game, that was some military game, and all it did was a 30-second clip, dude shooting Washington, D.C., all these waterfalls by Washington, D.C., close to Flint, in Detroit, a Greyhound, and it just kept running. I was sleeping here, and then when I woke up, I don't know, I was never the same, man. Price of the original, I gotta say it, I forget. Price, White Search is, hold up. Price of original Miss Pac-Man machine. $1,003 to get the fuck out of here, depending on condition. High quality graphics and overhauled internals often sell at the higher end of $3,000 to $4,000 plus. Wait, restored machines with new high quality. I'm not talking about restored. Original fully functioning 1980s Miss Pac-Man arcade machine costs between $1,000 and $35,000, depending on condition. Restore level cabinet style restored machines with new high quality. Oh, I got it. With new high quality. Wait, restore. All right, I'm lost with this microwave here. I gotta unplug these pop machines. Someone near me, Reddit, someone near me is selling a Miss Pac-Man machine for $1,000. What's it actually worth? Pick it up. Put it in storage. You could get like $3,000 off that. Was this still for sale? When was that coming? 2 years ago. Vintage Arcade Superstore. Let's look at that. Boom. Miss Pac-Man restored, $4,595, starting $160 a month. See if you qualify. $4,595 for a restored Miss Pac-Man. I'm gonna take a picture, screenshot this bitch. Excuse my language around a female. Miss Pac-Man restored. 40,000 for I smell the from the ventilation. I know it wasn't an aerosol someone sprayed, because in the bathroom it smelled like that, unless someone sprayed it before I walked in the bathroom. I said that in the Salvation Army too. The match shelter, before a dude started sweet talking me 2 nights straight, that everyone in the room had to sleep in the cafeteria. And then I booked it to Royal Oak because they had a shelter out there. I found out about on 9 Mile and Van Dyke. And then they kicked me out for life. Because people verbal assaulted me. Moment I got in, racial, religious discrimination on the wall, say you get banned. So about 10, 15 people get on the drop because I tried to show up 2 weeks earlier. It was too late. Then they checked themselves in. Then I couldn't handle it. I slept walk from the sleep talking to the dude in the nighttime there. I walked to the stairwell where the choir loft was in the nighttime, slept walk, and kicked it there for 2 days. And nobody bothered me. And nobody said nothing to me. And then all the traffic drove by, and I was documenting that on my social media because it's a lawsuit, 24-hour assault, Infraguard. Cleveland-based Infraguard, where it was founded in 1994. All the divisions in the United States. 1994, Cleveland, Ohio. That's where I was born and raised, in this greater Cleveland area my whole life. And then, what's it called? Off topic. I had to go back to the mats based off the cueing of the microwave hearing. Shout Don Temesh. That's why the person is flooded with the subliminal bombardment of their sleep cycle, nocturnal emission cycle, who they dream about romantically from birth, how close they were to the AC heater unit, hot water tank, or refrigerator. To begin, who when you first started having dreams about demons or nightmares, or whoever you thought about romantically from birth. Don't blame me about what you say if you don't know about it. I found out about it. And then menacing with stalking, outside acceleration. It sounded like it was coming from Lafayette direction. Unless it was the blast of the heater unit behind me, because I missed a car earlier that was on Howard. I'm too far away from the street traffic to monitor it. Every time I go to smoke, they hit me with the subliminal silent assassination through adaptive networks of Robert Duncan directed energy weapons on the cars, GM cars and German rice burners, that and the Asian cars that that emit resonance frequency to passing traffic, pedestrian, unaware, targeted or not, on the passing route of the Infraguard agent, specifically private Infraguard. Let me, if I have to back the members of Infraguard that I broke bread with when I was homeless in Cleveland and I was about neo-homeless, and however your family was tied to Infraguard, where Infraguard was started in 1994, Cleveland. What's it called? Private FBI related to private Infraguard, who drive past you 24/7 on a private list. With those frequencies, they have clickers. The old method is using acceleration through gang stalking. drive by you by acceleration or beeping the horn or blasting music. Now they got the electric cars, emits a signal that has a subliminal frequency. Now they got these clickers that sound like bumps in the road, like it's hitting a pothole, but there's no pothole. Every car that drives by don't hit no bump. But then as soon as you go to smoke, there's like 7 cars that drive by that hit this fucking bump, that hit your money shot. On salary, taxpayer funded, private FBI. Daddy's money, taxpayer funded. I never been taxpayer funded beyond Medicare and Bridge Card, Ohio EBT. I applied for SSI 2016, denied. Applied for SSI 2023, didn't go through. Applied for my first 2 stimuluses during the corona, lobotomy through my throat chakra, through the electromagnetic sphere, magnetic field manipulation of the microwave hearing of the pop machine, subliminal frequency manipulation of its patent that I'm unaware of still through the United States patent list. I'm still trying to figure out. There's over millions of patents. It takes a long, you have to study that. I'm getting my patent research off of people who are established in their research with the removal of microchips and documenting the abuses of the United States Space Force in relation to cell phone tower manipulation and satellite manipulation of human consciousness, with the abuse of Section 3024 of the 21st Century Cures Act, lobotomy from the people in the room and the microwave hearing of my tongue. And repeal Section 3024 of the 21st Century Cures Act. Let's post that on social media. Let's not forget what this is about to the general public. Change.org. Start a petition or sign a petition. Stop non-consensual human testing. Repeal Section 3024 of the Cures Act. 17,408 verified signatures. I signed it. It needs 100,000 signatures to be repealed by the president and the executive branch of government. Then the Constitution is restored again, aside from the other bullshit amendments that eliminated certain rights of citizens of the Constitution. Even though the Constitution, I'm talking specifically the United States, was never meant for everyone. Let's get that point across. I'm just saying, whose country do you think this is still? Because I'm an immigrant. So I don't give a fuck who the Caesar is. I'm trying to say, whoever calling himself Caesar, I'm not. With that said, whoever I gotta pay taxes to Caesar, that's who I pay my taxes to in your jurisdiction. Once I leave your jurisdiction, I don't owe you anything. He's still saying some shit, but he's realizing where it's coming, the source is coming from if he's not microchip. So let's post this up here because we'll verify that I helped get the petition from 6,000 signatures to 17,000. Personally. Signed the death waiver. I want a list of everyone who signed it, and I want a direct cell phone number. I'm gonna legally back you with my social media documentation of my lawsuit. It's already in the Fusion Center data file, so if they ever deleted it again, hacked it, deleted it again, I burn notice to burn notice. I did my job. I came to the Greyhound station today, and there's no one in here but like 2 people. So I knew I'm good with Michigan now, because that's how it was in Ohio. The years that I walked the whole city of Cleveland, and I rode my bike through the whole city of Cleveland, while I travel in the nighttime, I had to be somewhere with no phone, nobody followed me, bro. Except for the dumbass that did. Excuse my language around the female on the staff and the children just too. That's when I was good with the Ohio government. Nobody would drive past me. Nobody would walk past me. Nobody would be there in the nighttime when I was good with the government. Because before the casino. With all the out-of-state traffic. Off the freeway or, whatever. Wait, let's see where her intelligence level is. Yeah, the talking his ear off has its payoff, I imagine. I don't know how to do that shit. Now they're making them war against each other, the microwave hearing from the pop machine and the microchip. She's making a request to Psalm 137. I heard the fucking song you were playing. Don't play stupid with me, Infragard.
You walk over here, bro, I'm gonna bust your ass. You better hope the police come get here before you do.
That's all you want to do is get me in jail. I love how he said, I hope the police get here before you get
I know bitch-ass nigga come on my grandma property right now.
Rather go to jail or die, you bitch-ass nigga.
Die? Huh? Do you want your girl to bury you at church? Mason?
That's funny as fuck, bro. He behind my house, right? Behind my house before I went to Michigan, right? Blasting that dumbass, what's it called? Gay, wobble, music about me, subliminal. Behind my house, bro. My grandma's house. So I filmed his ass. And he tried to make something about it with his friend. Then he talk about killing me. He talk about, I hope the police show up before you get to me. The fuck kind of shit is that, bro? You sound blasting me. If I didn't go out to smoke at that time, I would have been in the basement listening to his ass sound blasting me in my basement. On that wobble. On purpose. The day I'm getting the Greyhound ticket, he knew I got a Greyhound ticket to Detroit. Or I didn't get it yet. I don't know if I got... No, I didn't get it yet. That's funny. I didn't get it yet. And he like, yeah, I hope the police show up before you get to me. Why did you have to call the police on a school property, bro? Why? I told you come on my grandma's property. We could talk about this. After you did that, trying to play cover up. So then whoever got the local PD involved again, the family with my enemies, set up call again. Again thought local PD were gonna detain me. Local PD, I'm a local. I'm a hometown hero. I rode my bike and walked through the entire city of Cleveland. I don't know how many fucking miles I put in, man. I never got shot. Never got ran over. So PD show up, and PD, my dad, I go in the house, lock the door. I said, tell my pop, I say, Pop, if someone knock on the door, don't answer. Because dude trying to call PD. So PD knock on the door, and he answered the door. And I said, don't answer the door, bro. And then he answered the door. PD would talk to me. I said, yeah, there's some altercation, bro. He was sound blasting me in my backyard. If I didn't go smoke, I would have heard him in the basement. Then he tried to make something about it. He threatened to kill me on my grandma's property. I don't know what state he from. I've been going to this house for 37 years. My grandma's property. Nazi reparations. No one's buying that house. I'm buying that fucking house. Because I'm not getting it as inheritance. I'm not getting inheritance. I'm going to buy that house for my family. I'm saying, no, you're not selling Baba house. That's my house. I was going to buy my house. I was going to buy my other Baba house. And I was going to buy my Baba house. If I got in contact with my international family before the Russia-Ukraine war, got in contact with their farmland, with no weed laws and a cargo ship. Buckets for free. You homeless with a camp, buckets for free. You smoke weed, you're a medical patient, buckets for free. Anyways, it's legal in Ohio and Michigan and Nevada. So, Comanches still think they have a right to say anything about Nicholas Andrews Putis publicly by law of the United States. Fucking Nazi ass shit. Tied to the Tippy gang leader. I had no smoke with Comanche. That's Krishana. The thing I had to smoke with Comanche was why I couldn't get back there. Then, thing I had smoke with Comanche why it happened. Then thing I had smoke with Comanche about was why someone in her house after her dude got in jail and he didn't want to fight me. And I said, I respect what you had. I wasn't even trying to go to this house, bro. I hit up my dude to get up some sour diesel from the Latin King friends. And then, what's it called? They weren't home. Now that dude's dead. That led me to the house. And, what's it called? Dude didn't want to fight me. I didn't want to fight him because I respected Krishana. I respected what she wanted. So when someone in that house stole all my index cards with all the numbers of the people I met from different cities, downtown Cleveland, when I rode my bike through the whole city of Cleveland, the second time it got stolen. And then, what's it called? People I met maybe one time, never saw again, or my contacts was stolen. Because I didn't use phone. Unless I had a job or a girl. Or social media. And then, what's it called? However that smoke hit up, bro. With the Comanche. Same day I saw my Blackfoot suit ex I never broke up with. When I just landed a job as a bicycle messenger downtown Cleveland. When the CIA agent led me to the company off of 55th by the Richmond Brothers Bando. He said, you could do delivery? I said, I'm training for delivery in New York. I'm trying to do delivery in New York. I have the skills to ride Chicago right now. I need 3 months to do any type of delivery. To train every day. Then, what's it called? From where I got set back. And then, what's it called? He said, I know who to talk to. I said, all right. So I thought he was going to take me to someone on East Cleveland that needed private delivery. But he took me to the company I already knew about. And dude answered. So I had to go through it. That's where I got overshot. And then he having me do delivery on Sunday. Downtown, I didn't get one order in Cleveland because Cleveland got 7 bicycle messengers at the time. 7. New York City had 800 to 2,500 a day. It's the difference with traffic, making money. If you got the skill, people don't want to waste their time doing that grunt work. All I gotta say is if to Detroit, Cleveland, 313-216, Michigan, Ohio. If I made it to New York City as a bicycle messenger in 2016 plus onward, my extended family network of whatever organizations that consider me an ally or a neutral party would have different family members telling different stories about what happened. And then I don't have stocks or families with inheritance. So with riding by the New York Stock Exchange, delivering private delivery packages, I don't care what's in it, bro. If I get pulled over and then you got some cocaine or some bombs or some, something in that Uber order, that's your business. I got contracted to deliver it from that location to that location in that city. Independent contract. The company said, if you die, it's not our fault. I said, okay, that's how I got hired. Anyway, some people think that's crazy work. Some people live off that, bro. Because you could go any city in the world and they got courier work. You gotta live off the bicycle. That's what I did. I drank water for food. 200, 300 sips 3 times a day minimum. In my prime. I ate water. I ate 200, 300 sips water 3 times a day minimum. 2 hard-boiled eggs. 2 some orange juice. Vitamin C, garlic. Get some protein, dude. Get some Goya calamari. Or canned chicken. So you know what they did to me when I couldn't ride my bike to Detroit and ride past the General GM Tower? I stopped driving after gas got $2 in Ohio. I said, I used to pay $20 for a gallon. I'm good, bro. I ain't cheap. You just a ripoff. Good, bro. Pay $5 for all day pass, and I ride anywhere. And then I rode my bike playing chicken with the buses. All 10 miles, 20 miles. Why don't you let me take off and be an Ohio racer who made it to New York? Jealous ass fuck. Took out my legs, CIA. I don't give a fuck if you get mad. I'm gonna tell you something about how I used to be able to kick through fucking concrete, dude. Don't fuck with me. Now, I can't even kick no more with their pervert ass. I never toe touched in my 20s walking and cycling the whole city of Cleveland. Never. Because I'm flat foot. I walk with my heel. With your privileged arches. Funny to the west side? Or what, Detroit? Making me bow to him. Oh, does that mean something to you people? You like I always watched The Godfather and all those Wolf of Wall Street. I said, yeah, I know. That's why I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with anyone. Italians think they run everything, bro. That Nazi ass fuck. Is that kosher, bro? I'm not eating it. That's not kosher, dude.